Hi, my name is Paul Nemetz-Carlson. My video topic this week is exploring the way in which social media affects how we experience live sports. And that's both from a television perspective, watching live sports on TV and the interaction on social media around it, and from a fan experience, being at the game, at the ballpark, at the stadium, at the arena, and the impact of social media on that fan experience. I think both are significant and both are important in looking at the way sports organizations use social media and the directions and how they're going to use it in the future, especially around the live action event. Uh, I think it's been interesting to look at this sports fan and how social media has changed the sports fan. One of the significant ways is that they've really gone from being a viewer, an outside observer, into a direct participant in the sports experience, both at home on their couch or in the stadium. That person is no longer isolated, but they're now with social media part of a larger community of passionate fans, of people who are in search of information, who are in search of insight that is provided through the social media channels that they couldn't get maybe in the watching the game by themselves. So I think as a whole, social media and the live sports event um, is going to be a tremendous growth area in the coming years around sports organizations and how they use social media. I think it's the number one area where people are going to grow and really evolve over the coming years. Um, One of the things that is interesting about it is that social media is really used to do things that the live action event used to do, so that the fans going to the game want to be part of a greater community. They want to be connected around a central idea, and social media has really allowed more people to be connected, more people to be in here. And so I think there will be an evolution of how teams and sports organizations use social media. Traditionally, it's been an effective tool to boost fan interaction, forge connections between teams and fans, sell tickets, sell merchandise, increase TV viewership. But I think in the future, it's going to be more about people, and that's part of the evolution. As we have this conversation in class, the old internet, in Solis's book, talks about Internet 1.0 being content, Internet 2.0 being about people and about establishing personal connections. And so the success in the future of social media and sports organizations isn't going to be sharing information, broadcasting information, but it's the ability to use social media to get your fans talking to each other and working with each other, becoming an extension of your organization, and in a sense, becoming brand managers who are going to be selling your product to help you create more excitement, more buzz, more revenue, and eventually more revenue. So the live sports event is going to be a real area of growth for sports organizations and their use of social media in the coming years. Of course, as we look at the actual attendance, experience, there are some hurdles there. One of them being technology in stadiums and ballparks. So almost every stadium, ballpark, arena is facing the challenges of increased social media presence of the fans, and also the need for greater capacity of Wi-Fi, for wireless internet and 3G data for people on their mobile devices. It's one of the great challenges. The other thing that people are doing, establishing in-house organizations. The Jersey Devils have a mission control that monitors their social media presence. It's 25 fans who are part of it, who are kind of representative of the larger community of fans who are interacting on social media, and they control the social media presence throughout the year, including on the high traffic times of game days, where they may be working as volunteers for up to 12 hours in certain shifts. The Cleveland Indians have given away a luxury suite and turned it into a social media suite, giving bloggers and tweeters and prominent social media people with social media presence invitations to be part of the game day experience and have access that's traditionally reserved for journalists and reporters, and hopefully, in a sense, become building that brand too, and creating positive feedback for the team, and creating that larger community. The London Olympics just ended, and that's the first Olympics to exist in the full digital age, or the full age of social media. The London Olympics organizing committee's Twitter feed had over 1.4 million followers, and so this was the social games. So the shared experience that people are looking for in the connected communities of social media. We're able to celebrate success of Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt, and some of the really positive breakout stars of the Olympics. But also it comes with some negative. I think when you give everybody a voice online, there were some negative things that came out of being a social thing, and some hurdles and some bumps in the road as that evolves. So the online TV watching was great because it was able to bring together people and sharing that patriotism and that pride and that excitement for those gold medal winners. But there was also some negative experiences, but with there was some athletes who were kicked out of the Olympics because of racist tweets. There was criticism of the NBC coverage. There was a debate created by the athletes in the games themselves through social media about whether they should have the right to advertise and celebrate their sponsors. And so all of those things became big questions. And there are other questions going forward about whether or not social media can really, how it's used around the live performance. I mean, I think one of the questions becomes, can people actually watch the game if they're trying to tweet or they're trying to post updates on Facebook during the game? Does that change their game day experience? The other is, because they have a platform on social media, is today's fan becoming more negative? They have a voice. They can say certain things. Does that create a forum or an opportunity for people to become negative when fans used to be positive and celebrate the athlete's success? So all of those are questions going forward. I do think the excitement about the community and the excitement about togetherness has really created a new opportunity with social media, and it is the way sports organizations are going to grow, and it is what people are going to invest in, because people want to be invested in the game. They want to share that excitement of a positive play or a positive experience with a greater community, and they also want to share that frustration when people don't perform to the level that they should. And so it's exciting to see where we're going forward. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're able to provide some feedback and some comments, and hopefully you learned something, and we'll look forward to more videos coming down the line. Thanks again, and have a great day.